All right, welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're doing something swift and very focused.
Very focused.
We're synthesizing everything you need to know about one single piece of hardware. The NTI E-IMD-CMP.
It's a mouthful.
It is, yeah. The ceiling mount motion detector. It seems simple, but it's really specialized for critical infrastructure.
And that specialization is the whole story here. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not talking about some gadget you'd put in a hallway at home.
Right.
This thing is engineered specifically for detecting changes inside a server room. The environment itself is the challenge.
How so?
Well, you have high airflow, you have heat, you have fan cycling. A standard PIR sensor, a passive infrared one, would generate false positives all day long. This is tuned to ignore all that noise.
That makes total sense. It's not just detecting motion, it's detecting the right kind of motion.
Right.
Reliably.
Exactly.
Right.
Authorized versus unauthorized.
So, okay, it detects a flicker of movement.
Yeah.
Then what? How does an admin who's maybe miles away find out about it?
It's all about the ecosystem. The detector is just the tripwire, you know. It doesn't work alone.
Okay.
It has to connect to one of NTI's EIMDCMP units. That's their central monitoring appliance.
Ah, so that's the brain.
That's the brain. The sensor sends a signal, and the EIMDCMP handles the alert. It pushes out the emails, the pages, whatever the admin is configured.
Okay, let's get into the design. How does one sensor guard an entire room? The specs seem really precise.
They are. You're looking at a full 360-degree detection pattern.
From a single point on the ceiling.
Yeah, and it has a 113-degree conical angle. That specific geometry is calculated to maximize the floor coverage and kill any blind spots.
And how much space are we talking about? If you mount it, say, 12 feet up, which is pretty standard for a data center, it covers a diameter of 36 feet. That's a huge amount of floor space for one unit.
Wow, okay.
And like we said, the key is its immunity to all that environmental chaos. Server fan vibrations, HVAC cycling, plus it has really good RFI protection. Oh, right. With all the radio frequency interference from racks of servers, that's a huge deal.
It's vital. You can't have signal noise triggering false alarms.
So once you trust that signal, you have to actually wire it in. What's the physical installation like? Is it complicated?
No, they designed it to be pretty straightforward. It just uses standard screw terminals.
For the cable?
Yeah, for a 22-gauge two-wire cable that connects to the digital inputs on the EIMDCMP. What's interesting is the maximum cable length.
Which is
1,000 feet.
1,000. So you could run this across a massive campus.
You could, yeah. And it comes ready to go with its own 12-volt power supply. And for context, you know, for all this specialization, you're looking at about $90.
$90 with a 2-year warranty, and it's TAA compliant, which is important for government contracts.
Right.
So if we zoom out a bit, the contrast here is pretty fascinating. This isn't about simple home defense.
Not at all. This is micromanagement of physical access to mission-critical systems. It's not just about catching a thief.
It's about identifying any unexpected access, period.
Exactly. It's defending against the insider threat, or even just accidental access, just as much as an external break-in. The biggest risk isn't just theft, it's downtime.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener? When you're thinking about your data environment's security, this device shows that physical security is so much more than just a motion detector.
It forces you to think about the entire spectrum of environmental health.
Right. We've talked about human intrusion today, but ask yourself, if motion is covered, what other non-human factors need to be monitored?
Things like humidity, temperature.
Or even specialized gases. That's the real question for achieving true protection. That holistic view is the real takeaway here.